What's up, guys? Welcome back to Whisper Tactical. My name's John. In this video, I'm going to let you guys know what I'm going to the range today to do, the video that I'm going to film for you all that has been highly requested. And I'm going to talk a little bit about Rare Breed and what's going on with that situation and how I was a little bit wrong. And when I'm wrong, and I was wrong, and I'm not afraid to admit it. If I need to say that I'm sorry, then I'm sorry. But if you're watching this video and you like the Force Reset triggers, the Graves ART, the Rare Breed, or the Watt, then go ahead and subscribe to the channel and tap that little bell icon because you want to be notified for the video that I have coming next. I'm going to film it today. Anyway, sorry that I wasn't able to get this video made sooner, but you have to understand we had a baby on September the 18th. She is 11 days old, and I just didn't have an extra $300 to throw at that trigger. Now, Graves had them send me out the Starfire trigger so I could use it in the videos because that's what he promised me from a long time ago, that anytime he does a product, I'll be the first to get it and to get to review it. I spoke with Lawrence finally after 8 months. I mean, I got to the point to where I was just talking shit about the man because I never could get a hold of anybody and I never could get a response. So I finally made a very just shitty comment on one of his Instagram posts that got his wife's attention, and it pissed her off. So she messaged me privately. I spoke with her and told her that I was sorry that I disrespected her husband, but I just didn't know what else to do to get his attention. So I erased the comment, said I was sorry, and gave her my phone number to give to him, and he called me to speak with me. And I asked him everything, all the questions, everything that I wanted to know about this, and we spoke about it. But, you know, I told him that I wasn't going to have our conversation public. Like, I'm not going to make a video about anything that we talk about except for the parts where I was wrong and like the legal stuff with the patents and the way all of that works. So there are a lot of people who think that he should just not send companies cease and desist. So like if somebody took this trigger and literally remade this trigger and just reverse engineered it and made the exact same trigger and he did not send them a cease and desist, then that takes sales out of his pocket. Yeah, would that have helped against the ATF having a lot of these triggers out there? Yeah, probably it sure would have, but the other companies they're not the ones who is in the court case. They're not the ones fighting the ATF. These guys are. So if we'll just say, for example, this bottle of water is a specific company, Mountain Man, we'll just say that, and Mountain Man decides that they want to knock this trigger off and they sell 100,000 of them at $300 a piece. Well, that's $30 million. Well, that's 100,000 triggers that Rare Breed could have sold. That's $30 million that could have went into Rare Breed's pocket, and that's $30 million that could have went towards this court case, hiring expert witnesses and stuff like that. So that's why they have to send cease and desist out like that. It's to protect the patent that he bought outright. Now, was there some fuckery, per se, that went on behind the scenes with who he bought this off of? And was there some fuckery that went on behind the scenes with the guy who Graves worked with, who ultimately sold this to Lawrence? You know what? I don't know. One thinks there is, another one thinks there isn't. So that'll just have to get worked out in court. I don't know how else to say it. It'll all come out in the wash one day. But as for this trigger and what these guys are doing, you know, I don't know. I'm not a patent attorney, so I can't. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not an engineer. I don't do stuff like that. That's why I make YouTube videos and I'm broke. So, yeah, I don't make money like that, so I can't make decisions. So, is this a straight up patent infringement on this? I don't know. It works the same. Is this a straight up patent infringement on this? Is this a straight up patent infringement on this? Look, I don't know. They all have something different. You know what I mean? Like this part is different than this part. This part is different than this part. Both of these parts are different than this locking part. I don't know how patents work. That's, you know, I just don't know. So I can't answer those questions. I can see how one would assume. But, you know, that'll all get worked out in court by the lawyers. And now what is going to happen with the Rare Breed case? Well, Rare Breed is still in the ATF fight. You know, they're still in the court case, and they're pretty much at this point they're pretty much just waiting on whether or not to see if they're going to be allowed to use expert witnesses, because as we all know, the ATF said no, we don't want them to use expert witnesses. We don't want that, because if you use expert witnesses, then obviously you're going to win. So they want to try to take that possibility away from Rare Breed. So they're doing a lot of just a lot of childish bullshit. So anyway, I just wanted you all to know that I was wrong for judging this guy before I actually spoke to him. It just got to the point where I just didn't know what else to do to try to get someone's attention. So I'm going to go make these videos. Honestly, at this point, I just want everybody to make money and be happy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if these guys have to sell this trigger to do whatever they do, that's fine, whatever. If these guys have to send cease and desist and file lawsuits against everybody because that's what they have to do, then that's what they have to do. If this guy just has to work with 17 different companies and have 17 different people making this trigger and getting them out on the market, then, you know, that's what they have to do. And at the end of the day, everything is going to get settled. But as for picking sides, I'm just kind of just going to sit back and not really pick sides. I'm not going to do that. So, told Lawrence that I was sorry for judging him and that I was wrong, and he forgave me, and told me that he would help me with anything I needed help with channel-wise. If they make a new product, he's going to send it to me and let me play with it on the channel. If I needed any help with my YouTube channel, just call him and ask him, and he would help me out if he could. And these guys, well, you know, hopefully they'll keep sending me stuff and letting me play with it on the channel as my channel grows. And as for this guy, Thomas, well, you know, he's my buddy, so anything he comes out with, I'm gonna get, you know what I mean? So, which is why I have those right there. But anyways, I just wanted to kind of give you all a little update on what was going on, and that I am going to the range today, and I am going to play a little bit and bring you all a new video. All right, guys, love you all. I'm gonna get to it.